This video is brought to you by Squarespace. Create an absolutely bussin' website with zero experience. More on that later though. Boys and girls, welcome back to another video. Coming to you live from my brand spanking new Framework laptop. This entire goddamn stream, this entire recording is running directly off a motherfucking laptop. Look at this. Look at him. He's right there, powered by this goddamn beast. The 1660 inside an external GPU case. Those of you wondering, this is the Sonic, I think it's 550 breakaway box. That's what I went with. And it's been pretty good so far. I had a few issues where the entire PC would just freeze, but I think I've solved that. Knock on wood. I somehow managed to forget that I need a capture card in order to plug this bad boy in and for my camera to work. I don't know how I completely forgot about that. We're just gonna be using the webcam for now, for the foreseeable future, and maybe one day I'll get an actual capture card. I could just get another fucking PCIe slot, right? And then just done. I got some exciting news. These entire highlights, for all you Zoomer fucks who have zero attention span, are being further highlighted as shorts on the Randy Shorts channel. Link in the description. I'll also just be putting random shit up there every now and then, so go sub to that if you haven't already. Alrighty, enough of that. What are we gonna be doing today? Last video, tried to get inverse kinematics working. Didn't really do it. Yeah, it's really just not working. So that's what we're gonna be doing today, is to make it work. Is to unfuck the thing. Yeah. How exciting, how enthralling. Hi, it's me again, here to tell you about our Lord and Savior, Squarespace. For those of you who don't know, Squarespace is an all-in-one platform that lets you create a website with absolutely zero web development experience whatsoever. Now, why is that so important? I don't know. Why is getting an online presence important and building up a niche little audience on the internet? Because it allows you to monetize your passions. I don't think I need to explain why monetizing your passions is good, but I'll do it anyway. It's fun. Imagine rolling out of bed in the morning and actually enjoying your job. Wow, that's crazy. Squarespace could be a good starting point for actually getting the ball rolling on that, right? Step one, don't look at the other steps. Step one, that's all you do. Execute, baby. And you can whip up a website for that thing in no time at all. Their tools are so goddamn easy to use, and most importantly, they've got an entire platform for handling whatever monetization scheme you come up with. Whether that be physical goods, services, membership content, you can do it with Squarespace. Beyond just monetization though, they've got all the tools necessary for you to actually create content. Create a blog, SEO the shit out of that blog, create a portfolio, market the shit out of that portfolio, create a newsletter, send the shit out of that newsletter. You get the picture. The possibilities are only limited to your imagination. So head on over to Squarespace, follow the link in the description, and when you're ready to go live, you can use my code RandyTheSequel at checkout for 10% off of your first purchase on a domain name or website. The world is your oyster, baby, so go do something with it. Thank you, Squarespace, for sponsoring this video, and back to the content. So a couple of things. I might be doing the inverse wrong. In fact, I am doing the inverse wrong. So I realized negating is kind of not the same as inversing. I think, I don't know. I really don't think that's the inverse. Another thing, test if this actually works. It probably doesn't. There's just a few points in here which I'm not entirely sure about that we can try and touch up. To do, it no worky, make it worky, thank you. So the first thing I want to try out is getting this inverse to work properly. Obtained by simply changing the sign of its imaginary components. All right, so that's how you inverse quaternion. Yo, what's poppin', gamers? How we doing?
Pretty good.
Hey.
Have you ever heard of the right-hand rule before?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so quaternions follow the right-hand rule. So the last XYZ, you can think of it as a vector that points towards a direction, right?
Is that like your fingies? That curl?
No, that would be like your thumb.
The thumb is the direction. Okay, yeah.
And then the W is how far it's rotated around that. And 0 would be no rotation. So when you inverse XYZ, you flip your thumb and you rotate the other way because the vector's opposite, the opposite direction.
Okay.
That's why it's the inverse.
Gotcha.
Because if you were to flip all of them and the W, you would flip the rotation around. So you'd flip your thumb around, and then you'd flip the way that it's curling. So you would do the same motion.
So if you just flip the XYZ, that's the inverse.
Yes. Float math is imperfect. As you do math like that, the quaternion becomes unnormalized, just in the error of doing float math. And when you have an unnormalized quaternion, you get weird skewing in your transforms.
Yeah. I'm just multiplying X, Y, Z, W together with X, Y, Z, W, but shouldn't I just do a quaternion multiply instead to actually multiply the
Yeah,
quaternions?
you should do a quaternion multiply.
Okay, that's where I went wrong. I don't know why I thought just multiplying them together would be right. Yeah, look, absolutely perfect. 0, 0, 0, 1.
Yeah.
Alright, inverse properly. And now that I know my quad multiply actually works, so I can kind of get rid of that to do. Things still aren't working though, so I'm gonna need to dig a little further into what the fuck's actually going on. Thanks for the clarification though, that's very helpful. It's good that the inverse works and the quad multiply works, so thank you very much, good sir. See you in 10 seconds flat when I run into another problem.
I'll be here.
So now I've got to figure out what's actually going wrong, which is going to be fun. I guess all there's really left to do is to just debug a bunch of these values and, you know, see what's right and what's wrong. There is our first issue. If we look at this, that's not exactly a valid quaternion. That's, yeah. The fuck is this? Why you do me like this, bro? Come on. Let's think about what I'm actually trying to do. Trying to rotate that up and rotate that back. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just grab that frame, apply it, and then we'll basically use that as our start pose and try and do IK based off of that. Since it's, you know, since it looks more close to this, so we'll be able to see what's going on a bit better. At least that's the idea. All right, so that's the animation. Now what I'm going to do is not step animation. So instead of stepping, what I'm going to do is literally just go animator elapsed 0.666. All right, so that's the frame. And then from here, what I'm going to try and do is basically apply IK from that. Hopefully, we should have a better idea of what's going on. We shall see. Certainly doing something funky. Something not quite right. What's going on? Shit is fucked, Your Honor. Like, that's how it's normally supposed to be. Yeah, I don't really know what to do here. I guess the only solution is to go step by step, understand absolutely everything bit by bit, and figure out what is going wrong. That's really the only solution here, instead of just relying on the code that I copied from this and expecting it to work. Apparently, the people have a solution.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Hello again, Randy.
I heard you've done a little something.
Yes, I've been looking at this and I've kind of started understanding what's going on.
Glad someone understands what's going on.
So,
and that's what he's done with this quad angle axis function. Whereas I have just literally fucking joined them together like some kind of ape. But that does make sense. I don't know why I didn't think there was more to axis angle to quaternion than just smashing them together. Alrighty, be right back. Keep the stream entertained.
Like 3 friends DMing me right now who are watching the stream saying, say the N-word.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Alright, axis angle to quaternion. Who would have thought that that's an actual fucking thing? Idea. How about take a little break and have some lunch. Lunchtime, baby. Woo, let's go. Like, what if the entire clip just fucking crumbled? The dangers of porn addiction. That man is fucking jacked. Holy shit. We have to train for no November. My biggest problem with porn, right, is that it completely curbs my motivation for going out and seeking real, actual human interaction. Anybody else get that?
Oh, here's an idea. How about, hear me out. If you push your code up to the GitLab and allow Sandvoxel to, as you said, go tinker with it and set up a little pull request, and while you're doing that, or while they're doing that, you can possibly work on another feature kind of branching out, if both of you are all good with that.
I mean, we could do that. It's up to Sand if he wants to actually spend
yeah, basically.
I can't guarantee that my code will be the best because I'm not proficient in the magic of C, but I could try.
I am installing Source Tree. It's actually so good just being in a call with other people. It's kind of cozy, you know? Time to understand this. God damn it. Now I gotta put in actual work. Blip, 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 blip. Alright, normalize C take A. C take A. Normalize B take A. Those two, get the dot product of those two, right? And then we clamp that dot product to -1 and 1, and we get the cos of that value.
Oh, no, I have a paper. Got a little bit of math in it.
A little bit of math.
It does tell you what you need to know. All my rotations have been done via converting it to a matrix and then applying it. But well, you wouldn't multiply that, but you convert the quad into a matrix, a 3x3 matrix.
Okay.
So the equation looks like kind of big and complicated, but there are equal signs to break it up. So
I'm really just gonna plug it in and test it, and if it works, it works. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how good that is, but it's probably, I don't know, find out. Ah! 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 Yes! Let's fucking go, baby! Oh, that feels good. So the issue was my quad multiply function. My quad multiply B3 function. So I need to reconstruct that properly. Time to rotate the heel into place. Yoink. Ladies and gents, know the speed. The final. Look at that! My god! Inverse fucking kinematics! Holy shit! Oh my god. I've finally done it. That is goddamn beautiful. What did I goddamn tell you 4 days ago? I never don't get it working. I'll always fucking get there in the end, baby. No matter how goddamn long, no matter how many tries, no matter how bad I am at copying math, goddamn that feels good. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out. Woo! Goddamn!